Hey, my name is David Smith. I'm from the Manchester Point Arena Pomo Indians on Mendocino County. I've been doing what we call the Toto Ko'o for many, many years, about 57 years. And I'm out to teach kids. That's what I do. I'm a teacher for our people. I started in Gashaya, a reservation south of Point Arena where I live now. And that's where I learned. My mom and my aunts were all Indian doctors and singers. So this is how I began to get involved because of my mama. And my dad was a dancer. So I learned that from him too. Both sides of my family come from spiritual people. My dad's side, they had spiritual people, my aunts and my cousins. And on my mother's side, we had spiritual people from Essie Parish on down. That's how I became to get involved in this spiritually.
Okay, we're the Pomos and Miwok people. We're going to go ahead and do what we call the Toto Ko'o. In my language, that means the feather dance. It's a very sacred dance for our people. This is the only one dance that we allow to come into public to share with you. Oh! Oh!
Well, Richard was married to one of my cousins from Kashaya, and I knew him, so that's one of the reasons I went down to support it, and it was a good idea, at that time, because I was already on the verge of doing what I was planning to do with my culture. getting that movement going to save that, and it just related to what I was doing. All coming back to our people, on getting back and organizing and bringing our dances back. And that was one of the part of the deals that I was in, because I danced down there when we first started to take over the property down Alcatraz.
You danced on Alcatraz?
Yeah.
How many people you have with you doing that?
Yeah, I don't know, 10, 15.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
From the Manchester area? Or?
Yeah, Santa Rosa, yeah. Gashaya. So we had a good little team ready to go. So it's been a long stretch.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people started getting into there and learning more from the elders and started getting back into Indian dancing again. That's how it all started. And I was glad to be part of that, to contribute to that beautiful thing. This is how Yakima started, from going to Alcatraz and getting involved. We went down there as a group from here, from Santa Rosa Junior College, and supported Alcatraz by getting donations from our community and getting money to help them fight the case. Well, this is what we did, and a land came available here in Sonoma County through the water department. Welcome to Yakima. 45 years ago, we got a call from the water department that this land was going to become available through the GSA. It's a land management. Anyway, they had this land available because the lease expired. So we came out here and approached the caretaker here and asked him to move because we are going to turn this into Indian property land. This is our land, which later on we called it Yakima, which means in Pomo language, our land. So a group of 5 of us from Santa Rosa Junior College came out here and approached the caretaker and told him he had to leave. From there on, we had people from Alcatraz. We went to Alcatraz to go recruit people. We needed people out here on the land to occupy it. So we went to Alcatraz and recruited Richard Oakes and some other leaders on the land. So they came up, and their attorneys, Audrey Grossman and Dick Wilson from Oakland, came up here to represent us in the court to get this land. This is how we got the land over a year of fighting in the court case, and they finally turned the land over to us. And original, like I stated earlier, that the original was to have a land for homeless Indians, to build houses out here for the people that were terminated in those days because they were had no land. So this was one of the ideas, and the other idea was that we needed a culture center bad for our people. Or at that time period, our culture was really dying, and we decided to go ahead and put a cultural center out here. When I found out the land became available, I said, right off, I told them, there's our cultural place. We can have our cultural programs right here, dancing programs, dance grounds, right here in the city for everybody that can come. And that didn't have anything going on, plus the housing thing. We could build these people houses out there on the land, where homeless Indians can live, and have a dance ground out there built. We did the dance ground, it's all set up, but We still don't have the houses. But maybe that can happen. We don't know yet. I mean, there's a lot of land there and still could come about. But we'll see how the future is. You know, it's everything in Indian world is slow. Oh, a lot of things has changes. In the terms of style of dancing changes, and some of the songs are new songs. Now we're back to more of the natural costumes that we used to wear a long time ago to make the dance, because now we use traditional birds, eagles and hawks and flicker birds now. So it's all going back to the traditional way of dressing. What's prior when I was little. Like here, look, for instance, here, look how many tribes are represented here. A long time ago that didn't happen. But now we all coming together and helping each other with our songs and dances. The future looks pretty good now. Before it was grim because nobody really wanted to dance. And so now it's becoming, you got all the little kids dancing now. Before they didn't allow kids to dance. Now we let them dance so we can continue our culture so they can learn and to carry it on. I'd like to see more dancing and maybe the language come back to us. For our people, that's one of the most important things, to get the language back. Plus learning our culture and to continue what's going on with it little we have now, that we can bring it back together. And the way I see it, you know, just keep at it, and it'll get stronger and stronger. We believe that if we keep dancing, that the Spirit or the Creator will help us and guide us on that way. Different things happen with different doctors and shamans, you know, they have different dreams of the future, how things are going to work. So we have to go by that, but not by the old way anymore, but the new modern way. We got houses now, we got jobs now to do, and plus we have different songs that come to us, and it's a whole different change than it used to be. Things change so much right now, but I don't know how we manage to keep our culture going in this society, you know, because we don't do this every day, you know, we just like big times now that we can come together.